Today we're going to go over creating segments. Now there's two types of segments. One are called filtered segments and the other ones are called static segments. Today we're going to go over the basics on filtered segments. A segment is essentially a list of people, and a filtered segment is a list of people or contacts, right, derived by a set of filters. So in this case, in this example, we're going to go over creating a segment of all our leads, meaning a list of all our leads. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to click here on all people on my right hand side, and then I'm going to click on add filter. Now, whenever you select, you can now select a lot of different filters here. Now in this case, I'm going to select status, and then I'm going to select what I want it to be set to. So contact status set to lead. Now, the moment I click on add filter, apply filter, you will see the list automatically update on your left hand side. If the list is what you want and you want to have easy access to this list in the future, you're going to want to click on save. Now I'm going to call this segment my leads. Now moving forward, you will have your segment on the right hand side so it's easy to access. Now this segment, you can also share it with your team by clicking right on share with team. You can also make it your default by clicking on make default. What that means is anytime you go back to your people tab, this is always going to be the default segment that it's going to load. Now you can create more advanced segments, and you're always going to start with all people. So I'm going to go to all people, and I'm going to create one that is all my leads. So contact status set to lead. And I want all my leads that I have not called, not within the last 30 days. And I have not texted. Outbound SMS, meaning I have not sent them an SMS, not within the last 30 days. And I have not emailed, not within the last 30 days. So these are people I have not reached out to that are leads in the last 30 days. Now you can always click here on the and to do and or, but in this case I want and. So to make sure I have not had any communication with them in the last 30 days. So the system will automatically filter these people out. And the great thing about a dynamic segment, it means that the moment I do text them or I do email them or I do call them, or that the contact meets any of these parameters, it will be removed from my list. So let me go ahead and click on save it as leads with no activity within 30 days. No outbound activity, actually. There we go. So now I have this as a shortcut to always access. Now if I do want to keep this segment, but I do not want to see it all the time, I can remove it from my favorites. Okay. Now you will still have it under private, and you can always add it back to your favorites. So it's always on your right hand side of your list. And as I mentioned, you can also share it with your team so they don't have to build it from scratch. So once you have it, you can always use it, you can share it, and you can use it throughout your other lists by pulling it up from your private segments. So there you have it. If you have any questions, please let us know.